Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. On the bench today I have one of the new Galaxy DX86Vs. And Galaxy, I think you hit one out of the ballpark. It's the same size as the DX979. This one has a 5-digit counter in it. And it also has 3 bands. Once the conversion's been done. Yes, I already know how to do that. There's band C, D, and E. How about that? Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. They crammed as much on here as they could. There's the RF power. There's your dimmer knob. Okay, your noise blanker's there in the middle. Check SWR, you slide the switch over that way. With it in noise blanker A and L or off, your meter reads power. Okay, there's your band switch. There's your mode switch. Upper sideband AM, lower sideband. And there's your clarifier, coarse and fine tune. Coarse moves transmit and receive. Fine tune just moves receive, like a RIT. Okay, mic gain is in the middle. RF gains on the outside, and there's your volume and squelch knob right there. Okay, that's what the bottom of it looks like. And what I do, unplug the thing. Yep. Okay, there's your the new style band board. Okay, that's what the inside of the radio looks like. Now, I haven't done any of my mods to it yet, but you can see it has a 520 driver and 2 520 finals. Okay, and the 145106 RCI 145106 PLL chip. This one's covered with some kind of protective varnish. The whole board is shiny. And if you notice on the bottom of the board, what they started doing there, see those little white pieces there, little white squares? That reminds me of another manufacturer, not Ranger, another one that was doing the same thing on the new Cobras. And I think you know who that manufacturer is. But this is, I believe, a Ranger board. But I can't find, yeah, I can, right there it is, right there. The EPT 099910A. So it is a Ranger board made for Galaxy. But it is nice. I like it. No Roger beat. No echo bullshit. Just a good, solid sideband radio. Alright, and I've got my main radios on and there's no skip, so you won't hear anything if I go to the outside antenna. It's got a very sensitive receiver. It's the same receiver as like the 99V2, the 959, DX98, all of those. It's the same receiver as all of those, okay? And it still has a 25 kilohertz wide IF filter, which I'm about to change out to a 15 kilohertz wide filter. Okay, now you can add Roger beep to this. I don't recommend it, but you can. There's a connector for Roger beep. Okay, but you'd have to put a switch somewhere because There ain't nothing left on the front panel that ain't used for, and I mean, when I say used, I mean used for basic functions of the radio. There's just no more room on the face of it. And not only that, but take a look at this. I'm on the ×1 scale, which is, I got 100 watt slugs, okay, in the sensors, in both of the pickup sensors. That's the peak reading meter right there. We'll read on that bottom scale. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, audio. That was on lower sideband. Let's go to AM. Audio test, test audio, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Alright, oh, I forgot to show you RMS. Audio. It's RMS on sideband. Audio. RMS on AM. That's with RF power turned all the way up now, kids. Okay. It does have the backlit face on it. But like all of the other Galaxies, turn the volume down, you can hear that high-pitched squeal coming from that damn transformer. But I don't see the transformer, so I'm not sure where they put it on this one. But anyway, I like the radio. If you have a Jeep or one of the new trucks, or one of the new vehicles, you know that there's hardly no room inside for a radio. So this thing will tuck right in there. Alright? It's going for, with all my mods in it, which I'm getting ready to do, it'll sell for $289.99, $290 might as well say, but folks like to see that $289.99 instead of $290. Don't ask me why. It just works better in the brain. It makes it feel like you're not paying $290. You know, you're only paying $280 something. But it's a penny away from $290. But that's what I got it marked as. Alright, and this one will be an eBay radio. Bought a few of them. This is the first one I purchased. I wanted to try it out, do the conversion on it, see how well it worked. And I got to tell you, I like it. Okay, so it will become a LesComm improved DX86V. I'll do my normal mods, which is the capacitor upgrades, the filter upgrade, the first RF amp upgrade, and the biasing on the receiver circuit. I always do all of that. It's already got shotkeys in it, so I don't need to do shotkeys, okay? And of course, I always do the frequency option. So, alright. Let me do the mods and I'll be back. More to come. Okay, got the new caps installed. Increased from a 1000 to a 3300 on both the voltage regulator capacitor and the input buffer filter. And you notice I have to leave them setting off the board a little to keep them from touching components, because there's not as much room in that area as there were with the like the 959s and stuff. And I don't want it to touch the leg of that audio transistor, which everything's a lot tighter in there now. There's the new 15 kilohertz wide 4-pole crystal filter. Okay. And the new first RF amp, receive RF amp. I've went through and done an alignment on the radio, set the bias on the finals. You know, just basically went all the way through the radio and did an alignment on it. But wanted to show you guys the mods that I've done to it. Okay. All right, let me get the covers on it. We'll get some power readings. more to come. Okay, guys. Here it is back together with the covers on it and everything. If you don't think the noise blinker works, listen to this. Well, right now, noise blinker's on. Noise blinker off. It works like a champ. Okay. See if we can't find some. Oh, I need to switch to external antenna. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So anyway.
You know, he's the president of the United States. He can do what he wants to do. In fact, ain't nobody stopping with him. And ain't nobody tell him nothing. Look at the only black man who's with him is the doctor. Damn him. About a half a mile or so behind you, Martin.
All right. I think I've already showed you this, but 3 bands, Charlie, Delta, and Echo. That's where band Charlie starts. That's where band Delta starts. That's where band Echo starts. Okay, so you got 40 down, 40 up. The only drawback is that there is no plus 10 kc switch. So no matter which band you're on, you can't pick up the skip frequencies. You know, the ones that jumps around, the skips that are from 1 to what is it, 23? 23 and 21, 22 are all mixed up in their skips. Between 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's no plus 10 kc switch to pick that up, but we can always install one. But again, the problem is you don't want to use any of these switches. I mean, you might could use this one, but you know, you also may want to check your SWR every now and then. You know, the noise blinker would be wired on all the time, but there might be a way to use that switch to do something like turn on the Roger beep, or you know what I'm saying. All right. Okay, guys. There's the new Galaxy DX86 Victor. I like it. This one will be on eBay for sale. We'll get it up on my website as soon as I can. But I wanted to get a video to put with it on eBay. Alright, guys. That new Palomar SL41 microphone will work real well with this thing. We're seeing about 60 watts peak out of it. Both on AM and on sideband. Nice little radio. About the same size as a Cobra 29. But it has a frequency counter. And it's an actual frequency counter, not a display. Alright, guys. 7.3s, everybody. Okay, have my finger on the zoom button, but I wanted to show you a size comparison I've got a 29 LTD I've been working on here. Waiting on a part. There's the 86V on the bottom and the 29 on the top. You can see the only thing that sticks out in the back is the heat sink. It sticks out further than the 29. But they're the same damn size. But this one has sideband and a frequency counter. So, you know, if you got a 29 Cobra 29 now, one of these will fit in its place. And that'll be quite a step up. Okay, guys, thought you'd like to see that. 7.3s, everybody.